Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video. Today's video, we've got a good one for you guys today, folks. Republicans are in a straight panic. Why? Well, because Donald Trump may just have screwed the Republican Party big time. Oh, the motherfucker decided to, as you all may know, plant tariffs. Oh, well, he may have just fucked over the Republican Party, ladies and gentlemen. Why do I say that? Well, because the last time that tariffs were invented or added, Republicans lost the House for 50 years. Let's take a look at this new reporting. This new reporting is by Salon. Let's get into it. The article is titled, Republicans Panic Over Trump Tariffs. Last time, quote, we lost the House and the Senate for 60 years. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I said 50 years. Correction, it's 60 years. In the article, ladies and gentlemen, reads, on Tuesday, a liberal judge cleaned out her conservative rival in a pivotal court race in Wisconsin, while GOP House candidates in two Florida districts underperformed Donald Trump's 2024 result by more than 15 points, sending jolts of panic through a Republican Party worry of what those pretend for the 2026 midterms. And that's before the president announced, quote, reciprocal, unquote, tariffs Wednesday that some Republican lawmakers fear will wreak havoc on both the economy and their standing among voters. Senator Tom Tillis, Republican representative from North Carolina, was a beneficiary of both the 2010 and 2014 midterms backlash against former President Barack Obama, which carried him to the speakership of the North Carolina House of Representatives and then the Senate respectively. On Wednesday, he warned in an interview with Politico that Republicans risk inviting the same fate in 2026 when he is up for re-election. Quote, what we don't want to do is overreach, unquote, Tillis said, adding, quote, "We got to be careful not to do the same thing." And I think that these elections are going to be proxies or almost like weather devices for figuring out what kind of storm we're going to be up against next year. Some of his colleagues see President even further back in time, worrying that voters already restive over Trump's cuts to vital government services will blame the GOP for any fallout from the tariffs and inflict on the party the kind of electoral devastation not seen since the Great Depression. Quote, when President William McKinley most famously put tariffs on in 1890, they lost 50% of their seats in the next election, unquote. Senator Rand Paul, representative from Kentucky, told reporters, adding, quote, when Smoot and Hawley put their tariff in the early put on their tariff in the early 1930s, we lost the House and the Senate for 60 years. So so they're not only bad for economically, they're bad politically. Paul also criticized the tariffs in an interview with The Hill, arguing that tariffs will hurt Americans more than U.S. competitors, adding, quote, tariffs are a tax, and if you tax trade or if you tax anything, you'll get less of it, unquote, he said. Trump, it seems, is not open to criticism, calling Paul and 3 other GOP senators, quote, disloyal, unquote, for voting to roll back his tariffs against Canada, a long-standing trade and strategic partner. He has claimed that the policy is merely a response to heavy tariffs that other countries already impose on American goods, but fact checkers have pointed out those so-called tariffs by other countries are actually just the Trump administration dividing the country's trade deficit by its U.S. bound exports in half. In response to the special elections on Tuesday, the White House is attempting to project confidence. Quote, President Trump is the only Republican in nearly 40 years to destroy the Democrats' blue wall, and it's embarrassing to see them spike the football after their massive defeat in November, unquote, said White House spokesperson Harrison Fields. Americans might not be as confident in Trump's policies, however, just 4 in 10 voters view his handling of the economy and trade favorably, according to an AP NORC poll conducted in late March. Well, there you have it, folks. Donald Trump may have just fucked the economy up. And, I mean, he did fuck the economy up. What I mean is, he may have just messed with the Republican Party's chances of possibly winning the 2026 midterms next year. According to this report from The Salon, which is obviously a trusted source from reviews, but other than that, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, if you did enjoy today's reporting video, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Secondly, if you want to make sure you stay on top of all the things legal breaking reporting wise, please hit the bell icon and hit the all notifications options located beneath the screen here, directly on the right hand side of the subscribe button. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, please follow me to stay up to date on when I post brand new legal breaking analysis videos to the channel. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Threads, as well as TikTok. Fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach and achieve the goal of 160 plus subscribers. The reason why I am saying 160 plus subscribers is, ladies and gentlemen, because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers, we have more subscribers to achieve and reach right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers. Fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, please stay positive, please stay safe, and know that justice will prevail on the correct side of the law, despite Donald Trump and his illegal regime's unconstitutional, illegal, unlawful, downright illegal disobedience, defiance, and obstruction of justice of the federal court, as well as the Supreme Court's orders and court orders. For now, until my next reporting, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you guys then. In the meantime, stay safe, stay positive, and I will talk to you guys in the next reporting.